To my kitchen. My name is Chef Dimple, and today we're going to learn how to make mutton curry or just gosht curry. This is a very simple Indian curry recipe and can be made at all times just 20 minutes before your guests arrive. So let's get started. So we'll need a nice cooker. So we're going to cook our mutton in a cooker because it's nice, it's healthy, it's faster. I've added about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. To this I'm going to add 1 onion finely chopped. So we let this cook on low flame until it becomes nice and soft and loses its moisture. As you can see, our onions have nicely cooked now. They've become nice and soft and have become nice and moist. So it's time we add the potatoes. So we are going to add about 2 medium-sized potatoes chopped into smaller pieces. So you can add them at this stage. The reason we're doing this is these will cook along with the onions and blend beautifully. Okay, so I'm going to toss my potatoes. So I have got rid of the skin. You can keep the skin on if you like. Okay, I'm giving this a mix. We're also going to need to marinate our lamb or mutton. So what I've done is I've taken about 400 to 450 grams of lamb, that's boneless lamb. Marinated this with about 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and a teaspoonful of salt to taste. That's about it. I'm going to toss this as well into my cooker. One of the reasons we recommend cooking this curry in the cooker is it's not only the speed, but it's also keeping all the nutrients intact and cooking everything in the same water that is released by the lamb. So mixing this up, I haven't added any water. I'm just going to let this saute for about 2 to 3 minutes together. As you can see, this has begun sauteing now. It's begun releasing some of its water as well, so which is an indication that this has begun sauteing and is combining well with the spices. Okay, at this stage, I'm just going to add an optional ingredient, which is just about half a tomato, finely chopped, and get rid of the seeds, so it doesn't give a very sour taste. Okay, mix this up real good. You could continue sauteing this on medium flame. While this is sauteing, we will need to add our magic masala. Okay, now this is something that I have made and kept ready, so in the freezer, so you could make it, keep it in the freezer and use it whenever you like. So to make this, especially for this lamb dish, you're going to need about handful of coriander leaves. That's basically about half a bunch of what you really get in the supermarket. You're going to need about 1.5 inch of ginger, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. You can add some of your whole garam masala. So I have added 2 cloves and a small tiny piece of cardamom, some of cinnamon, that is 2 pieces of cinnamon. That's it, and put this in the mixer and give this a nice pulpy feel. Okay, so I am now going to add about 2 tablespoons of this masala. Okay, maybe 2.5. Okay, mix this up real good. Okay, let this saute for another 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so I have been sauteing this for about 2 more minutes, and as you see, this has begun cooking. Now I am going to add about a glass of water and shut the pressure cooker and let the mutton boil. That's it. I have now added about a glass full of water. I'm going to close the pressure cooker and let the mutton come to a boil. So this will take about 15 to 20 minutes on medium flame. Okay, so after about cooking this in the pressure cooker for 15 to 20 minutes, we've opened up the lid. This is absolutely ready now, and as you can see, the gravy or the curry is at a nice consistency. You could probably burn down a little more if you like, but this is absolutely ready. You can chop some of your coriander leaves and toss this on, sprinkle this, and So you could now enjoy this with some plain steamed rice or roti, naan, Indian flat bread. So enjoy!